like good stuff, man. Happy New Year's, man. Then a little quick morning spill, you know, sort of a New Year's introduction, and the last year cap out, man. We're gonna run it down, man. We're gonna get to it, man. You know what I mean? It's that time. You know, I didn't have no plans, really, of going to where I'm about to go this year. This year I thought it'd be a much better year. You know, different situation, more loyal and stable people, what I thought was my friends, stuff like that or whatever, man. You know, I get it now. You know what I mean? I get it. It's clearly all the way through, man. You know? Took a little reflection, a little time to sit back and properly calculate and think out, you know, exactly what it is taking place, man. You know, and there's a sickness, man. There's a sickness going on, man. It's just too bad that, you know, people are so far and stuck up in it that it don't really matter whether it's a sickness or not. They don't care, you know? It's a drug to them. Yeah, anyway, it's crazy when a person can tell you, I was loyal to you, this and that. I mean, you was loyal, nigga. Why the fuck you on the internet screaming and yelling like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? A zoo pack, a circus clown. You know what I mean? That ain't loyalty, man. You know what I mean? Loyal niggas do what loyal niggas do, man. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. You know what I mean? Just being 100 with y'all. Like I said, this is entitled The Realest Shit I Ever Spoke. For a reason, man. Shit about to get highly real in here. You know what I mean? You know, I'm the same dude, you know, when niggas are sleeping on their aunt couch and all that and getting thrown out by their aunts and all that. You know, I had no other alternative. They was able to come from over Jersey and come over here and hang out with a real nigga. Get their mind right. Get their sip on. You know what I mean? Get to meet new niggas, new people. Different situation, man. You know what I mean? Different category, different conversation. But a lot of that shit go over a motherfucker head. You know, every nigga that ever claimed they was loyal to me, because I said no one time. You know? Took to the end there screaming and yelling. Keep in mind, we only a phone call or maybe 15 minutes to 30 minutes apart, but we could have pulled up, you know what I mean, and got to our issue if it was an issue. You know what I'm saying? But instead, a nigga rather take the jealous route, call a nigga name in vain, you know, talk about what a nigga ever did, didn't do. First of all, let's be 100. Just being 100. Right? Who the fuck would know Stats 280 if he wasn't screaming hybrid? And so he's not loyal to Nitro, because if he was, he wouldn't have took off. So if you're loyal to a motherfucker, let me tell you what you don't do. You don't take off on a situation until conversations have been had, until you truly respect what the next person have to say, their intentions, how they feel about the situation. You know what I mean? I made niggas, man. I made people know people, man. Until then, niggas is motherfucking closet rats. You know what I mean? Nobody ever heard of you. You behind a motherfucking computer screen, jacking a nigga swag, want to emulate and imitate everything you see me doing. You know what I mean? Until another nigga bring a nigga on board because they feel their story or feel their pain. I ain't feel your pain because I ain't know you, nigga. You know what I mean? And the sad part about it is, once I got to know you, you know what I mean, I thought you was a pretty cool dude, so I extended my hand. You know? Let's get to the part of CK not doing nothing for motherfuckers. How you get them songs mixed and mastered? Who paid for that studio time? Who paid for all that gourmet food in the studio? Who paid for all the gallons of Hennessy? You ain't paid for it. SHA120 ain't paid for it. Who paid for all that? Every time my nigga Jugs mix a song down, it's $65 per song, and I'm getting multiple songs. Every time we record, we ain't there for an hour or two. I buy 10-hour blocks. Who paid for all that? You can ask Chris Gotti. Even though I'm a member of Adventures Music, and I'm a signed artist under Adventures Music. Nitro got signed. I got Nitro signed. So Nitro not going to see or feel what the next nigga feel because he know what it is. He know how hard I work. He's in talk to legal. You know what legal mean? That's the attorney behind Hybrid Entertainment. Not the attorney, the attorneys, paralegals, lawyers, so on and so forth. Who paid for that? Who paid for them? Who paid for that? You know, the representation. You know, who paid for consultation? Man, I never did nothing. I asked the nigga for his government name, and automatically the nigga take to the internet saying somebody's trying to play him, niggas trying to find dirt in him. Hey, stupid motherfucking moron, pay attention. You cannot drop an album on any platform. And anybody else out there is watching, that's familiar with the music industry, you cannot drop an album or anything without signing the W-9 form. Ask anybody in the industry. Ask Steve Stout. Ask Nas. Ask Jay-Z. Ask Puffy. How do you get paid? If I drop an LP right now, and let's just say we got 300 on the album, right? They can't pay 300. They don't know who 300 is. Who is 300? What's his social security? What's his name? First and last name. What's his address? What's his cell phone number? How do you get paid royalties? Let's just deal with that first. We're gonna deal with the business side first. You understand? 20 as well, man. Get on the. That's where the problem is at. You keep saying I'm your twin, so you bring me down to your level. You're not my twin, bro. Because my twin would have had more understanding of the situation, not get in my personal business, tell people you don't like and respect how they being treated, so on and so forth. That's not what twins do. What twins do is, yo, my nigga, trust me, everything gonna work itself out. This is what CK do. When CK get quiet, CK not on one, but he's on one, meaning he's trying to make sure the team eat. You heard him, you heard Sha said it in the song. Why CK sit back and devise a plan for us to make us some millions. I'm always thinking about the team, not me. If that's the case, I would have been signed, and that was it. I got a deal thrown at me for Nitro, and Nitro took care of all the terms and agreements according to what he wanted in his deal. I didn't negotiate that for him. I just got him to set up. I got him to meet, and I got him to set up, and Nitro deal is based on what he wanted as an artist, what he wanted as a boss. That's why I call him Young CEO. So yeah, 2022, I'm revealing it. Nitro has a deal. He's already has a situation. All right? And in all reality, I feel like Stats 280, SHA120, and a few other dudes became jealous, feeling like I was putting all my energies into Nitro. I tell y'all what, make better music. Simply put. It's just that simple. Make better music. Oh, CK this and that. Oh, CK he be bragging. And so that motherfucker, everything I wear on my back, every car I drive, every pair of shoes I put on my feet, every piece of food I put in me and my children, because I have kids, in my kids' mouth. I earned that, my nigga. Nobody's giving me nothing. I got homeboys out here right now that's multi-millionaire. I live in big homes in Atlanta and in the Hamptons and shit like that. They gonna tell you that nigga ain't never asked for a dime. You know what I'm saying? I get up and I get it how I get it. So when you see me, you know what I mean? So when you see me counting bread with all these unappreciative niggas that can give me what I gave them back on one hand, which is a lie. I remember niggas, yo, CK, let me get blah, blah, blah. When I get my check, I'll give it back. And on multiple weeks, I gave it to him. You know why? Because it's not always about me. It's not always about me. You know what I mean? It's not always about me, bro. And I'll put myself out there time and time again, even to the point where I have the women in my life send these niggas money. But they forget about that. When a nigga extending his hand and trying to motherfucking be a brother and, you know, not an enabler. So yeah, sometimes I'll produce, other times I'll fall back deliberately because I don't want to enable anybody. But that goes over people's head. I'm being selfish. It's always about me. Oh yeah, you having a CK moment. I don't have moments, my nigga. I don't have moments. This is my life. This is my life. This is how I move. This is the air I breathe. I'm not breathing. I'm breathing CK air. It's my oxygen. Now, if you can't breathe, I blow breath in your lung. You know what I mean? Facts, homie. Facts, right? But at the end of the day, every conversation a nigga ever had or said, niggas told me. I just chose not to respond to it. When niggas question other niggas' integrity, that's my bro, homie. We can't even have a conversation about that. I'm talking about SHA120 right now. Every time a nigga brought that man name up in vain, I said, yo, stop, bro. That's my bro. We're not doing that. To this day, I'm mad at him right now. I'm mad at him. That's my brother. I'm going to do what I do with him. Stash 2A on the other hand, he's the outsider, bro. I embraced that man, not knowing him from a hole in Adam. Nitro brought him. Nitro brought him to the table. Before you see them on 212 with CK Corey King, before he was screaming hybrid, I want you to answer the question. By the way, I see the donation. Thanks for the donation. Who knew this man? You know they're not calling him out his name the way he keeps telling, oh, CK this and that, nigga. I'm gonna cross the bridge, my nigga. Pull up. That's that. We ain't gonna talk about it. Pull up. I be your hucky butt, nigga. Pull up. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, my thing is, who knew this nigga before he came amongst me, Shooter Low, Nitro, SHA120, Miss Brim? These are the original members right here. And those members go as so. Me, SHA120, Shooter Low, Big Drippy, and Miss Brim. And then it started branching out. Nitro Active. And up until niggas became disgruntled, yo, we was one big happy family. But niggas have a tendency of breaking shit up. You know what I mean? Let's be real. You know what I mean? Disgruntledness, black people, never satisfied, never happy. So we sit back, you know what I mean? I see your comments, Sha. You know what I mean? You ain't innocent, nigga. You ain't innocent, nigga. And if I was you, I just took this verbal lashing and let it go, man. That shit, breathe a little bit, my nigga. Yeah, you see the face. Remember that face from way back? Yeah, that nigga back. You pull that nigga back out. So any call outs, any day, nigga, let it be known, my nigga. I pull up, my nigga. Dirty dancing. Once I pull up, I don't want to talk. Dirty dancing. That's it. On my flag, dirty dancing for anybody. I got that for anybody that want it. So at the end of the day or whatever, my thing is this right here, right? Continuously, I ask the question, all right, but what did I do wrong? You already know, salute, beloved. What did I do wrong? Even with Sha. Sha was doing X, Y, Z. He was making his music. I can't take that from him. Niggas knew who SHA120 was. I just added on to his popularity. But he had his own brand. Sha can say, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And niggas say, yeah, he was fucking with Click Clack. I've been in circles where niggas say, yo, the kid SHA120, yeah, he with Click Clack. He had his own name. You see how real I keep it? I'm not online calling him a dick sucker. This I'm mad. It's my brother, but I'm mad at him right now. Why? Because he continue to talk to a nigga who continue to lie on me. I sunshot a text where the nigga told Nitro, yeah, SHA120 says CK is lying. I don't see you addressing that, Sha. So in my eyes, it must be an act of guilt because the SHA120 I know that took off on Bullets Gotti and everybody else would have took off on this nigga. Get the fuck, nigga, like, because one day everybody in the world know that be around me, CK do not start trouble. CK is not in people's business. CK don't ask for nothing. CK don't lie on people. Come on, bro. I sent you the black and white. So you saying, yo, what? And dealing with him, you keep trying to argue back and forth and give me lip service. Nigga, I'm innocent in this. I got nothing to do with that. I did one act that every nigga on this chat supposed to do. When niggas' names start coming in question, when niggas' names, you see what Uptown said? Facts. When niggas' names start coming in question, you get them niggas on the phone. That's what I did. Only thing I did. I seen the clickbait. CK tried to expose Wall Brim and Ever Buzz. That wasn't true as clickbait. What I did was, I didn't want the team online arguing with each other, so I called SHA120. I called SHA120 phone, because Wall Brim called me talking about SHA. Whoa, stop. We cannot have this conversation with that SHA being present. Hold on, bro. I called SHA. Am I lying, SHA? Because he ain't here riffing with me, but am I lying, nigga? I calls him, boom. They start talking. Stats name come up. What? Stop right there, y'all. No disrespect. Stats name came up. Get Stats on the phone. He can't defend himself, not knowing what's going on. I got Stats on the phone. Lamonte Sims, I don't know this nigga either. He don't answer his phone. So when Wall Brim and SHA talking, the energy changes. They talking like men. Stats the first nigga who leave. Whoop, out the conversation. I guess he didn't want to hear it. He leaves. I'm the second nigga. Whoop, I leave. Cause if y'all talking like men, there's no need for me to referee your grown men. You're on the phone now. Nobody's backbiting. CK off. And I promise you, I tell y'all, I forgot about the whole conversation. Weeks didn't went by. Know what I mean? I forgot about the situation. I'm done. I'm out of there. Niggas want to kick Wall Brim off of Eastern District. Yeah, it was my brainchild, but Wall Brim is one of the founders of Eastern District. This is shit that apparently Stats and Lamonte don't know or whatever, but he helped me start it. Him, Pink Sugar, and my man motherfucking Reek the Sneak, CEO Reek. They helped me start Eastern District, right? The politics start happening. Niggas is motherfucking kicking Reek out of their ass, so on and so forth. As an admin, I bring him back in as an admin. Why? This is why I don't do. I don't take niggas' side just because we cool. You can be a total stranger. I'm going to give you a fair shake. Why? I'm going to give you what I want for myself. This is what I'm doing. I'm explaining to y'all why niggas is mad. Niggas ain't mad because I did nothing. I didn't say nothing behind nobody's back. None of that. Niggas is mad because I didn't kick Wall Brim. The East Side Blood now, the Hat Boy, I didn't kick the Hat Boy off of Eastern District. So because of that, they said I chose a side. No, nigga. If I would have chosen a side, I would have kicked y'all. I didn't kick Stats to them out of there until I came in one of their rooms to support. They had a chat going, a Q&A, and they had it where I couldn't talk in my own room. They see me and they didn't bring me up. If Pink Sugar had not came in there, I would have still been in the goo with the spectators and my own shit. So when I said, you know what? I had Pink, yo, you don't see him down? She said, oh shit. Why the fuck they ain't bring you up? I said, bring me up. They brought me up. We couldn't maneuver. When I got back in, I was going to boom the room. Somebody else did it for me. And they put it in there. Yo, listen. If somebody want to know who boomed the room, tell them I did it. I didn't say nothing. You why? I ain't no rat. You want to know? Ask a question instead of jump out the window. Mirror, CK, you wouldn't let me up. I wasn't the one keeping Stats down in the goo. That wasn't me. All right? The same person that boomed that room is the same person that kept him in the goo. They didn't like how he was talking to me. But at that point, we all was laughing. You know why? I called it, man. I called it. Once that Kobe and Shaq shit started, I said, yo, the nigga Stats is allowing this fucking cornball, to influence him. I said, in a minute, Stats gonna be on Oppie time. I said, we need to have a hybrid meeting to get him so we can get a sense, yo, bro, you starting to like verbally attack the team. Chill out, bro. But before we can do that, he was too far gone. So I said, you know what, y'all? When we get a chance, we need to talk. I don't want to fucking backbite him. I need to let him know, nigga, you get ready to start going against the team. It was too late. He was already too far gone. Started getting crazy, this and that, or whatever case may be. So I told everybody, do me a favor, just stay out of his way for a minute. He got to be able to see that he just met this dude. He don't know the dude from a hole of Adam. He's not your friend. You met him online. What are you doing, bro? But I let him rock out. Meanwhile, I'm having meetings with Chris Gotti. I got Atlantic record meetings. I got a dude that Nitro, now Nitro, everybody know about it, right? Look, you see Big Mix saying big facts, right? Like Atlantic Records, Atlantic Records, we got a Fetty Wap feature. I can play this song, Fetty Wap joint right now for y'all. We got a Fetty Wap feature. You know what I'm saying? That I'm supposed to be on. They sent the feature to me. Ask Nitro what I did. I said, nah, Nitro, your album coming out before mine. Here, you take the Fetty Wap feature. How the fuck am I playing it? How the fuck am I'm the one playing everybody? But I'm making all my moves, sacrifices for the team. I can't help that I already got a bag, bro. When your niggas is in your sleep, I'm up moving around Harlem W ain't no shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can even ask Sean Boy Double on them. They gonna say day in, day out, only thing CK, you know what I mean? Right? Only thing CK do is talk about my team. SHA120. Yo, what, nigga? Shout a little assassin. That's that. She go whip niggas' head, they catch it, they come back. Boom. That's all I do. I've never talked against my family and my team. They right now, Shy had trying to justify what he did. Nigga, you can never, ever, maybe you didn't mean it, Shy, but you can never agree to disagree with a sucker, bro, because he threw you under the bus. I sent you the message from when Nigel said, yo, nigga just said Shy said you lying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? See what the homie said? He can't return. Of course he can't return, homie. You see, I ain't got no remorse for the nigga. I don't give a fuck if the nigga live or die at this point. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. But nor am I gonna kill myself. Feed into his nonsense. Y'all know I'm the pull-up king. Y'all know what I do. You know these shits work and the ever instrument work as well. But why would I fuck with a nigga, a lower level nigga who I was trying to build up and give him more fucking a new perspective on life? Nigga, I didn't need you, nigga. You came to my movement. Hybrid is my movement. Hybrid is Nitro movement. Hybrid is SHA120. He's a burn. SHA120, he's a burn. But Hybrid is SHA120 movement. We don't know you, nigga. We embraced you, nigga, because a team member came and we loyal to Nitro. So when he brought you, we became loyal to you. You understand what I'm saying? But nigga, I don't owe none of you niggas nothing. The only nigga who helped me pay the paper shit is fucking Nitro and Ace Boogie. Cause yeah, behind the scene, everybody at CK, you ought to be paying for the mix downs you had. Let me send at least $200 in there. Cause that's what Ace Boogie do. And ask him what I do. I take his money because I want to make sure he's not a motherfucking valid man. I take his money. And I always find a way to send that shit back to him. Look at Sean Trapp. We got Sean Trapp. For those that don't know, Sean Trapp been had a feature with Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? He been had a feature with Beans. He's hybrid. You got Ratchet Rico, one of the nicest niggas moving right now. He hybrid. He on Big Rob from Jersey. He's hybrid. He's on the mixtape. That's him, Fetty Wap, and now Nitro. They gave me the feature, and I passed it on to little bro. Now, little bro, hey, you take the feature. You coming out first. I'm just doing what I'm doing on the hybrid project. Then after that, I'm dropping one more CK mixtape. You know what I'm saying? One more CK mixtape. And then after that, I'm back scene doing what I do. Traveling, knocking on doors to open more fucking doors for my family, my team. Like I started out doing, they made me hit the booth. I wasn't in the booth. They made me get in the booth. And that family loyalty, family pride made me get in the booth and give niggas my best shot. You understand what I'm saying? I was just trying to put money behind the situation. I wasn't going there with niggas. But time and time again, a nigga get know what I mean? That's right, that's right. Yeah, I was getting the Z-Cray shot, Z-Cray, but my thing is, time and time again, these niggas take to the internet and start screaming and yelling like I did something to them. That's what I ever asked for. Ask them if you ever gave me any money. Ask them. Ask him if I ever stole anything from him. Ask him if I fucked his bitch. Cause the way you screaming and yelling bloody motherfucking hell and bloody Mary, you would think I did something to the nigga. I ain't do nothing to the nigga. All I did was not kick Warbrim out of Eastern District. That's it. And they warrant all that, the screaming and yelling? They really warrant all that? You know what I mean? You got motherfucking Z-Cray. You know what I mean? Z-Cray got his own motherfucking night spot situation going on. My son get to a fucking super bag. Why me and him now falling out? And on my birthday, he's giving money. We in the strip club on my birthday wilding, and my son said, yo, here, and gave me 1,000 motherfucking ones. Gave me $1,000 in ones. Here, big homie. Happy birthday, nigga. Put your money up, nigga. Boom, it's on me. Here. Boom. And you know what I did right in front of him? He didn't get mad. He respected it. I took 500, and the little homies next to me, I gave them the other 500 so they could have some ones to throw. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm the foul nigga. I'm wrong. You know how much love I have for this nigga Stats? I had mad love for this nigga, bro. You know, I see them do the song together, the Whom It May Concern. I specifically called, I could have easily said, yo, Sha, hop on this song. And let Sha hop on and wear it out. Yo, Nitro, give me a verse. No, I said, yo, Stats, this is me and your song, bro. We doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I really checked for the nigga, homie. I ain't have, even now, I don't hate that nigga right now. I'm a little confused and bothered because in my eyes, I always see him as a smart nigga. Stats is a very intellectual motherfucker. So I'm thinking, yo, he had enough motherfucking poise and sense to analyze when a nigga was coming through trying to break our shit like a pool table, bro. Joe Budden said it, I always say this line. When you bring a nerd to the pool table, to the cool table. When you bring a nerd to the cool table, shit is bound to break up like a pool table. Joe Buttons, man. How fucking real is that? Yeah, dang, I see a shot there. Y'all got the Lion King, right? Appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? But that's another thing. You know, I've been drippy way before YouTube and all that. My whole life I've been a drippy nigga. Why now niggas hold it against me every time they see me in some new threads? Why I can't be every bit of the boss that I am? I earned this shit, bro. I earned this shit. You know what I mean? I said Mendices was one, so I had to do one better than his shit. So when he got his shit, I went and got the lion skin joint, nigga, with the motherfucking fur around it. This ain't lion fur, this is that real thing right here. See how it shaped? This that real fur right here. But the coat, lion skin, nigga. You know what I mean? Lion skin, nigga. To make sure that them saying, Mendices my son, shout out to Mendices, right? But to show my niggas, yeah, big homie still on it. Big homie still up, big homie still up, big homie still doing his numbers. You know what I'm saying? Every time I bust a bankroll and bust out 10 bands, 8 bands, 30 bands, whatever I bust out, it's not the shit or to offend my team. My team supposed to know that money represents them. So any nigga who take offense to that is an inside hater. You see how that works? If you take offense to your man, get into an issue, you're an inside hater. Like the whole time, popcorn. Whole time popcorn with my nuts on his chin and all that. Stats sat in the room with him on the panel. I ain't attacked Stats not one time. Would you call it me disloyal? Let's be real. Let me go deal with the facts now. Let's deal with the facts now. Every time Popcorn had some disrespectful shit to say towards me, gay big homie, CK this and that, so on and so forth. Stats sat in that room for months on end. Go back to them videos. I'm encouraging you to go back and get Popcorn reviews. Look at the videos. Stats is on there 2-3 hours with this nigga, right? He dissing me. But you hybrid, but you loyal to me. Me and Jazzer had a fallout because I wouldn't kick Stats 280 out of hybrid. Do you remember that SHA120? Nitro? All the CK4 from Graces? Because I wouldn't flip on Stats? But you loyal to me. I wasn't never loyal. I wasn't never loyal to you. You see what I'm talking about? Everybody said they remember exactly, Harlem Double. Right? Loyal to you though. Yo, don't let them broadcast on your channel. No, this is what I'm going to do, Stats. Doing regular hours, you know I get in the daytime, disrespect my slot. Ask Nitro and Acing them. Respect my morning time slot. I should have to get on and you online. When I get on, I cut you off by me logging on. So respect my morning time slot and you can have the midnight run. You remember that? They was on their little vibe, their little midnight vibe and all that shit. You know what I mean? I never turned on that man. But when he kept on going on, like a big brother says, yo, Stats, it's too repetitious now. Yo, move on, bro. Or if you want to do that, then create your channel based off of that. This ain't what, the rec room. This ain't what the 212 channel represent, bro. Don't feel like I'm flipping on you. You welcome. He still got access to my channel, bro. Because I genuinely have love for son. I ain't changed none of that shit up because I got love for son. You know what I mean? Even now, I'm mad as fuck at him. I want to fight this nigga. But I'd rather shoot the fire with him, let him get off his chest, sit down, reflect what he did, so this way in the future, he'll do better with somebody else. You know what I mean? Because he's truly violated me for no reason at all, bro. For no reason at all. Even Ward Brim said, yo, CK, damn, niggas wanted to vote me off while you ain't tell me. In the room, everything is going on. Because it slipped my mind, bro. My mind is on getting this hybrid project put out there. You know what I'm saying? I seen all the people sending me links to sit there and say, I don't give a fuck. I'm not on here to try to get at Stats. I'm not calling them pussy, this and that. Popcorn to them, suck my dick. All y'all niggas. Eat a dick. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? But any nigga that was hybrid, any nigga that called my team member, that was pure love and pure intentions. So even though you doing what you doing online, I'm not going at you like that. That ain't how I maneuver. Are you being a bozo? Yeah, you being a bozo. I'm gonna call you a bozo. But me calling you a bitch, dick sucker, you ain't got to worry about that. That's not what I do. I'm a real nigga. I'm loyal. I'm a representation of what loyal look like. And because you're not loyal, you couldn't see that. Damn, you know what? CK do his 1 and 2, but CK stay up out of our shit. I let you have your moment. I let you do your, my nigga, until I feel like it's going too far. Then and only then do I super. Alright? I know you gonna watch it. You may not admit you gonna watch it. So yeah, babe, bro, you wrong, man. You took to the internet on some wrong shit. Listen to Lamonte. Cause he miserable. He's a miserable motherfucker. You have to listen to his conversation. This nigga attacks everybody. Yo, man, this and that, man. Fuck out of here, man. He had a personal beef with Rack 100. Me and Rack 100 beef was the riff from the beef, and we seen it, we probably would have fought. But we did what grown men do. He went on his way to understand what my problem was. Contrary to clickbaiting, I did have a problem with the Jim Jones shit, but I told him, yo, bro, we don't know if Jimmy told nobody. Yeah, we heard the tape and all that shit, but until I see paperwork, I always kept this position. Until I see paperwork, I can't call that man no rat. And you're never gonna see nowhere and hear anything where CK said, that nigga's a rat. I didn't do that. The clickbaiters put it out there like that. They gave you pieces and feed of tape recordings to make it seem, Sunset whack a plant, to make it seem like I was jacking and co-signing. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, Sunset, I remember all that. Exactly, homie. You know what I mean? I'm saying, bully ball. Like, I made it clear, yo, bro, and I did the same shit with Casanova. You didn't Cash, but non-Cash they gonna tell. And we not gonna have those conversations about Cash. You know what I'm saying? That's the position I always take. Boom. Look at the Star Brim situation. Schemo pool we put out there. We fell out because I told him, yo, my nigga, you can't be doing what you doing. Why you doing that? And I ain't know whether he was wrong or right. I just know I don't backbite my family, man. My homies. I don't do that. You know what I mean? When Nori, we cursed her out. I shot a shot at Nori, but when I found out she told Nori to suck her dick, I apologized to the man. Why? As anybody under my family, my regime, they know better. You don't do that. Once you tell a motherfucker suck your dick, popcorn suck my dick. Right? Once you do that, you're supposed to mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? Popcorn suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day or whatever, it is what it is. But my thing is, like a G, I'm a man, homie. I'm not gonna kill a nigga to impress y'all. I'm not gonna get Jay Savage. I gotta get him. He calling me gay big homie. So everything I have to say to him is suck my dick, nigga. You know what I mean? What man stalks a nigga name the way this man called my name? Eat a dick, faggot. Anyway, at the end of the day, my thing is this way here, right? I'm not sitting around talking about nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't be outside for real. I seen the dude not too long. I said, yo, you see K, right? Yo, man, I watch you every morning. Yo, bro, yeah, you outside for real. I been in never store. Shop, a nigga see me. Yo, bro, you outside for real. He said, and you keep them big faces, nigga. Yeah, you don't be playing. Because he see me busting up 10 bands on the coat. You know what I'm saying? With more bands to share. Because I busted up and I busted, man. But my thing is, niggas, whether they do it intentionally or unintentionally, keep stabbing me in my back for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave SHA room to wiggle. Maybe you didn't mean it the way it came out. Maybe he took what you said the wrong way. But the point is, he told Nitro that you said I was lying. That's why I went to Clubhouse to ask you, SHA120, Wall Brim, Whack 100 in a week. Yo, did I contact y'all about that? Was I in those? You know what I mean? Was I in those conversations? SHA said no. This is what confused me. Because SHA ain't hesitate. He said, nah, she can't have nothing to do with that. He tried to squash it. Whack said no. Week said no. Week said, man, Whack said, man, that shit got nothing to do with Corey. Whack was lost. He was trying to argue with me for Lamonte. Nah, I was in the room with Lamonte. Man, it ain't got nothing to do with you, man. Yo, you did the wrong way. I said, no. Then when he heard the conversation, he said, yo, he even told Stats, man, you need to fix that situation with Corey King. You dead wrong. I never had no parts in the conversation. Whatever SHA and Whack talked about, SHA, Whack, and Wall Brim, CK was out here doing what I'm doing right now. Up early, get me some motherfucking Super Sun for breakfast. Cause yeah, I'm on a diet now. I'm eating bad veggies and Oriental food, shit like that or whatever. Cause there's no sodium in that shit. Ain't no rice, I ain't none of that shit. It's time to get myself back in shape and get right. You know I got a fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? Cause the boy, the older boy outside, man. Yeah, the older boy outside. You know what I'm saying? They can say what they want, but older boy outside. But my thing is, I don't understand how it go from me not wanting to kick a nigga out of a fucking app, a fucking online bullshit app. I'm like, yo, Stats, this is me, nigga. What are you doing? Trying to plead with nigga because I was scared Come trying to wake him up. Nigga, this is me, nigga. You hung outside with me, nigga. You let a nigga that's not outside turn you against me. I'm outside with you, nigga. Wake up. You know what I mean? He not getting it. He too lost in his motherfucking heyday trying to be the nigga who show up CK. You just sold the whole world you disloyal, you nigga. Nigga send you outside with me, not that nigga. I sat down and ate food with you, not that nigga. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You mean see when Fab on his song, he said I'm outside with the older boy, he talking about Prime. I had a small little debate with Fab. Prime is my flesh and blood cousin. That nigga got mad as fuck at me. Wow, that's his boy, that's his dog. And even against me, he protected his dog. That's what I call that blind faith, that loyalty. When you willing to go against any and everybody. I use that example. Why? Because I didn't understand, yo, nigga, I'm only fucking with Fab. I ain't trying to hurt the nigga, I'm just fucking with him. Papa shit to him, nigga, chill out. Because Fab is family, nigga, support family, nigga. I die for that nigga. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna hurt Fab out here in these streets. Know what I mean? But it's just the fact, Prime didn't like how I was fucking with him. I talking shit. I said, yo, Fab, but yeah, nigga, why you over here? Come over here with us. Just fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? He smiled. Fab know I ain't mean that. He looked at me like this nigga CK, get the fuck on fucking with me. Me, him, Red Cafe. You know what I'm saying? We on the boat ride. I wasn't trying to hurt Fab. I was talking my shit to him. I love Fab, nigga. Come on, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? But it's the principle that Prime took offense to that shit and really went at his older cousin. I'm older than Prime. He went at me. Yo, nigga, I'm telling you, this and that. Then everybody said happy birthday to him. He forgot all about his birthday to say, yo, CK, you know what? You a goon. I'll give you that. You a gorilla. I'll give you that. But gorillas only get bananas. And the whole boat, Dick Wolf said, what? Everybody go to the water. And started trying to throw niggas in the water, all type of shit. Because he felt the way because Prime disrespected me. It's all fact. There's niggas that's on that boat, including Fat Red Cafe, laughing your words, CK ain't lying. Remember that shit? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Fat he said, bananas. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, yeah, he went there. You know what I'm saying? He went there. So, this video, that the dish stats, is to get my side of the story out so the whole world gonna know, yo, CK ain't even now, he not even beefing with stats. That nigga Lamonte is a buster, he's a mark. Fuck him. You know what I mean? Popcorn, eat a motherfucker homo with AIDS ass. You do that and die, nigga. You know what I mean? How motherfucker OG Pilot said, you a waste man. Pussy. You know what I mean? Care about no outsider. Fuck the outside niggas. But I'm going to get my shit off now. Now it's time for me to let the world know why these niggas is taking off on me. For no reason at all. It's just such an easy thing to do. Why? Once a nigga be around me, nigga around CK, you know this nigga CK is an extremely smart nigga. He ain't jumping out no window. He ain't dumb. He got too much going on. He worked too hard for shit. I never did want to clarify that was said. I never said I owned a hotel. Do I have a big stake in the hotel? Of course I do. I never said I was so owning anything. I never said I owned the King's Theater. Y'all know that. Do I have a stake in the King's Theater? Of course I do. I can show you the emails where the email come due for the lineup. I never valet cars. None of my staff or workers valet cars. Where security, perimeter security, being the parking lot and outside the theater, I have a security business, for those that don't know. It's called King Management and Training Group. Pull it up. You'll see my name. You'll see a location that I use for a business address and all that shit. Because you gotta have a business address in order to complete your corporation. I got stamps. Do I got my stamp? I got business stamps and everything, bro. So, for a nigga to say I'm capping, yeah, I got my stamp up. For a nigga to say I'm capping, I don't understand how I'm capping. Nigga, all my shit is in black and white. Them checks say one thing on it. King Management and Training Group. You see this? See this, right? Look at the name on this shit. How am I capping? How am I capping? Business stamp. How am I capping, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it. What conversation you had with what hater? I don't get it. You can't make it up. How am I capping? All that shit, the King's Theater, the hotel, all that fall under this corporate umbrella. Why? Yeah, bus driver, you fucking up. Why? Because it was designed that way. Why'd you beeping the horn at the big ass bus in front of us, dog? Let's just be real now. Come on, you gonna hit the car right here, something stupid? Niggas is dumb. You beeping your horn with a big ass bus in front of us. Anyway, at the end of the day though, show me where my cap is at. You know what I mean? You call me a liar, I can show you 1,000 facts, homie. Get it? You can't make this up. And that's just a sticker, right? But now how do you make the stamp? Because the stamp said the same shit. How do you make that up? I don't sign checks. I stamp it and deposit them. Alright? Just to put people in my business. This is why I'm so motherfucking drippy and got shit going on. You know what I mean? Because I work hard for this shit. I had a regular job like everybody fucking else. But I had a game plan and a motherfucking aim, and I followed my dream. I ain't follow your dream. I ain't follow her dream or his dream. I followed my dream. And even though in the beginning seemed like certain shit was failing, that failure opened the door to something that was actually working. And when that came to a motherfucking end, it was another lane open that took me to the next level. And I opened another lane that took me to the next level. I got a song called Go Getter. Talking about females who basically come out, want to live your lifestyle, so on and so forth, want the ring, the car, all that shit, and you catch the bitches cheating and all that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, she was a go-getter. You know what I mean? Boom. I did that shit in motherfucking in Rap-A-Lot Studios. Let me pull over while I'm talking to y'all. I did that shit in Rap-A-Lot Studios, bro. You know what I mean? And guess who makes my shit down? The legendary Mike Dean. Nigga, this all can be proven. It's facts. It's documented. So I ain't just start trying to do music. I've been around this shit the whole time I've been home. Since 2004, I came on 2003. Since 2004, I was down in Houston, Texas. Under the name Gucci Spoons. But they cut it short, but just call me Spoons. New York Spoon, even Spoons. So show me where I'm capping at. I don't get it. Yo, you don't respond. How you gonna tell a motherfucking seasoned veteran how the fuck he supposed to respond? You niggas on the internet screaming, hooping and hollering, y'all responding the wrong way, bro. Cause if niggas was really about that life, you wouldn't take to the internet to holler at me, nigga. I'm on this phone right here. I can take my messages, my text messages, and show y'all what I'm saying. When you get through with the internet shit, my nigga, I'm waiting on you. Where we pulling up at? I'm in New York. What's up? Where we pulling up to? Where we meeting at? Yo, stop texting my phone. You know what I mean? Facts, David Soto. I had a dream like Biggie, homie. And I'm living my shit. My son said, what feet I got on? You want to see what feet I got on, Mike? Let me see if I can do it, because this coat and shit is kind of thick. Let me see if I can back up a little bit. I mean, see, that's what I like. When niggas say, yo, what you got on your feet, CK? They want to see what the older boy got on his feet. See what the older boy got on his feet, man. They want to see what the older boy look. See what I'm talking about? Some niggas appreciate what the older boy rocking. Look what the older boy got on his feet, bro. Look at the older boy. You know what I mean? My mom, why are you calling me? Yeah, that's what the older boy got on his feet. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, what you got on your feet, CK? You see how nigga this gator drip up? You know what I mean? Look at the belt piece and all that. She had an older boy give it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they mad. My son said fire. That's why they mad. You know why? They won't put the work in. They won't put the work in to wear Gucci boots in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? They won't do that to get the motherfucking fur. You see my shit all the way through authentic. They won't do that. You know why? They rather sit around and expect you to hand them something. Nigga mad at me because he said I didn't give him nothing. Nigga, all that studio time costs. And I'm talking about when I'm not around, I'm out of town, and like, yo, bro, I want to record, bro, but I ain't really got no bread. Yo, hey, I record jugs. That shit lined up. But I never gave a nigga nothing. You know what I mean? Exactly. I just hired a nigga yesterday. I hired my man. My man Smoke is a gangster. So, yo, Smoke, I got X, Y, Z. He get money. He said, hell yeah. I said, what? $500 a week? Give me that. That's extra pocket change for me to do what I do with my car. Nigga ain't working. He working at 8 to 4, he go to work. So my thing is, why, man? Why can't black people wait? This is where the illest shit coming now. Why can't black people wait, man? We don't never give nothing time to develop before we bite the finger that's trying to feed us. You know what I mean? Sha, that's why it's important to get there. Exactly, Sha. Why you saying that, this is what I'm trying to point out. Why you ain't checked that nigga? You let that whole shit, now I'm talking to you, Sha. You let that whole shit snowball and turn into an avalanche. But all you had to do is say your stats. You see that the wrong way, bro. CK ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit. You said you want to do a vote, then do a vote. But you can't blame homie. That's not, you know me better than anybody, Sha. That's not how CK operate. He's not going to turn around and take nobody's side. You know this. You know this. That's why I'm really mad at you. Whether you said I was lying or not, who cares, Sha? Who gives a fuck? You know I ain't had no opinion in conversation to lie. I wasn't a part of it. So I didn't have an opinion or a statement in there to lie about. Besides calling your phone because War Brim was talking hot about you. I said, stop, bro, what? We not doing it with my bro. And I got you on the phone. If I'm guilty for that, you know what I mean? That's it. But I'm mad at you because when he first started expressing his feelings, you should have said, yo, bro, what? Stop. CK doing a good example. And Nitro pointed this out to me. Me and Nitro talking. He said, yo, CK, niggas don't realize because of who you are and the person you are and what you stand for, you in a position whether you like it or not. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you don't take your time and analyze the situation and you just hop out there, you got the potential of getting somebody hurt or fucking the whole situation up. He said, so I respect the fact that you don't get involved and shit, you analyze it and then you come through and you try to make it make sense. Nitro was younger, why he so smart? Nitro was a youngin', why is he so smart? Why you older niggas don't get it? Whether I like it or not, I am Corey King. I didn't graduate to such a level where my opinion matters. I'm not with the shits. I'm not on no street time and all that. I'm trying to get money the right way. I don't sell cocaine. I don't sell heroin. I do not sell guns. It's not my practice to run around carrying guns. You know what I mean? That's a fact. And guess what? That's what I do, bro. I try to make peace, right? But even with Sha, he get frustrated and mad. I go, yo, Sha, chill. This is why I do that with Sha. Sha can be 100% right. This is where, right? This is where, Sha, we don't care about you owning your own whole house and that, right? Because you still trying to combat, nigga. Shut the fuck up and eat this shit, nigga. All right? That's that. All that ever, yo, I own my own house, that's that. Nigga, we don't care about none of that. They ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now. You still with this trying to compare. Don't compete with me, Sha. I'm a different nigga, homie. I keep trying to show you that. By doing the house, whatever. Yeah, you're right, Sha. It's important for you to have your own, but when you get your own, you don't change in a motherfucker who never changed on you when you ain't have your own. Nigga. This is why I keep telling you, chill out. Because you trying to fight it. When you ain't have shit, I was your friend. When you ain't have shit, I was your friend. If you ate a crackhead soup, I ate a crackhead soup with money in my pocket. To show you we was the same nigga. Remember those days? I want oxtails, but you just want some simple shit? And I damn near force you to eat oxtails with me? Remember that? You see, Cal, I'm eating all that shit. I don't eat like that, bro. My system. Remember, I didn't understand your sickness? Trying to force you to eat? That's your friend, bro. Remember in the casino? I said, you know what? I'm gonna break you on, Sha. Hit that shit, Sha. I walked away, and you hit the jackpot, the major jackpot for me. I ain't break you off, bro. I didn't trust and believe in you to take that last pick. I ain't what I do for you. I'm trying to remind you of your brother, nigga. I had that much faith and trust in you that you know I'm a gambling nigga. I gamble on my own hands. I trusted your hands, Sha. Hit it, CK. Sit it, CK. I said, nah, I ain't doing that. I said, Sha, this your moment. I believe you, bro. Get it, bro. And Sha hit it. She said, major jackpot. And we hit the major jackpot. Get it? We hit the major jackpot. I spent that money 3 ways. Between me, Sha, and my chick. This is the point I'm trying to make to y'all. I get misrepresented, lied on, and dogged out so much that this is the reason why I have these videos. Because niggas forget those moments right there. They forget that. You remember I lost all my weed, Sha? Who I called? Niggas ain't know I lost a bunch of motherfucking weed. When my cousin Prime died, he basically died on me a bunch of weed. He's dead, so I don't want to talk about it. I don't like they say I'm bad about a dead man, but yeah, he never paid for a bunch of weed he took from me. Then I turned around and lost a bunch of other weed in the box, shooting the box across. It had $1,000 to my name because I invested everything trying to go heavy. Being real with y'all, I can do it now. I'm trying to go heavy so I can recoup what I lost with his demise, recoup for me taking care of everything around me. So the dude said, nigga only gave me $150, $200. Be happy I gave you something, bro. Cause when y'all finish with the woes and the eyes, this and that, crying about the bullshit about what I don't give y'all, what about my motherfucking 8 kids, nigga? No, I'm lying. 28 kids. Cause yeah, any woman that I ever dealt with, even though I don't deal with her, I still hold their kids down. The kids still call me Pop or even call me Corey, and they can call me for anything, and I send it to them. I done help people pay their children tuition, only for them to turn around and do some creepy, sneaky shit and get caught. And I cut them the fuck off, but still make sure if their kids call me, I show shorty them love. Why? It doesn't have anything to do with the children. A child can't be held accountable for something that a grown adult does. And to this day, I got about 28 kids, my nigga. Not all women that I fuck with. Nieces, nephews, people that can call me and rely on me to tip that rebound for them. Yeah, that part. That part. That's what the shit I'm pointing out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm pointing out. When I'm traveling and shit with niggas and they getting cramps in their stomach and they can't maneuver, and I'm like, yo, we ain't going if homie don't get right. Remember those moments, nigga. When you playing Ohio Almighty and you playing victim, remember those moments. The moments when everybody, yo, fuck it, yo, put him in the cab and we got it fixed. I'm like, nah, my nigga, if SHA don't go, we don't go, nigga. Think about that. Think about when we going somewhere and it's 8, 9 of us, and I ain't asking who got money. I go in my pocket and say, yo, it's 10 of us. Even though most places we got it free, but the part that we didn't, I don't say, yo, you got money, but I say, yo, it's 10 of us. How much is that? In fact, how much for a section so we all get in the section? Oh, the section is 400, it come with a bottle. But if you give us 700, we'll put 3 bottles on your table and everybody get in. So I do that, I take that number, boom, and rock that way. What about those nights? What about those nights? Mr. I can give you everything you ever gave me on one hand. What about those nights? What's up, Kenya? See, Kenya said facts. What I do every year, Kenya, I didn't do it this year, kind of get up here in time, but what do I do for the kids every year? You know what I mean? Yeah, look, y'all. Now, if Sharon, y'all watch this, SHA said he don't drink. Nitro, Ace Boogie, how many times SHA drunk in the studio with us? This is what I'm trying to show you. SHA, shut the fuck up, nigga, because you lying. Because remember, it's homies that's down bottom that's been drunk with you, nigga. When you go to Rocky Mountain Infield, nigga, that's my family town, nigga. You didn't drunk with them niggas before. Bootsy them, they watch this shit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Lying, bro. Trying to send a rebuttal, nigga. I'm not dissing you. I'm just giving you a fact. I'm trying to wake you up, too. You allowed a nigga to get his wheels turning. Look, SHA said I'm lying. So for everybody, this is what I'm trying not to do, but SHA keep getting in the middle. Shut the fuck up. I'm not fucking with you. You know what I mean? The call-out number's here. The call-out line is here. Anybody want to call, you can call up. Feel free. My thing is, it's not aimed at SHA. If you notice, I keep telling popcorn, suck my dick. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's where it ended. I ain't even tell Stats that. I ain't afraid Stats. Because I'm a loyal nigga. Even though we ain't fucking with each other, I'm not gonna get on the internet and lie. If I start dissing that nigga, you know what that mean? I'm lying. You know why? That ain't how I feel, and that ain't who Stats is. He ain't no bitch. Stats been running clubs, and we give it 10 clubs together. I know he ain't a bitch, but my thing is he's lying. He calling me out my name, crazy. That ain't what we do. Top of the game, 212 with me.
Yeah, why you never give me a chance to defend myself, man? You so quick to attack me.
Because it's not about you, SHA.
I never say nothing bad about you. I never disrespect you. I stayed loyal like a dog to the very end.
How, SHA? Listen.
I told you the last time I was online. All these niggas talking this homo shit about my brother and all this foul shit. They making up. Like, you got me fucked up, bro. I just want to die.
All right, I get it, but SHA, why you even do that? No, why you even do that with Stats though? So I love it. Because he know why he's wrong. He caught in the middle of it. Everybody know he caught in the middle of it. Stats is not going to say SHA120 said CK is lying if that ain't what happened. I asked about Stats. Yo, I love you. Why you can't say that about Stats? Because that puts you further. Because you know Stats is the mad hatter. What SHA you fronting that's gonna make Stats get online? I address everything. You know why? I ain't lying. I ain't do nothing. I ain't had nothing to do with none of the conversation. So apparently, you can't talk about it and say Stats is lying, because then that's going to make Stats get online and say you lying. Y'all play a basic game, nigga. Yeah, I'm in Flabbers, my nigga. Me, I'm different. I'm a mental nigga. This is why I get those big corporate checks and all that. I'm a mental nigga. I'm a street nigga with a fucking corporate mind. So when you're playing this little bullshit, lower level, quarter water game, nigga, I'm playing an ace of spade game, nigga. You know what I mean? Bottom line. That's it. So I got on here to address the situation, man. That's it. Stop calling my name in vain. Stop involving me in shit I don't have nothing to do with. That shit was between SHA120, it was between Wall Brim, it was between Stats 280 and Lamonte Sims and Whack 100. It started with Whack. So right there, do this right here, look. And lock that circle in. That's it. Niggas just do CK and some shit I had nothing to do. I wasn't even there for the conversation. When Whack and them was arguing, I wasn't there. When Wall Brim did his shit about Whack, I wasn't there. Don't you get it? I'm nowhere around. So how the fuck do I get caught in the middle to the point where Stats is taken to the internet calling my name in vain? I don't get it. You see what Zoom Man said? You sure wasn't there. I wasn't there. So how I'm the culprit? But let me tell you about clout chasing. Sometimes you can sit around and watch a nigga get all the attention effortlessly without trying to get attention, just being who he is on a day-to-day. Nigga, I woke up like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it out the ordinary. I ain't online exposing niggas. I ain't online screaming and cursing at the top of my lungs at any and everybody who come into my chat rooms. You know what I'm saying? Could you start going to the back? In any and every chat room. You know what I mean? That ain't what I do. That is not what I do. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not here to get nobody hurt. I'm not here to hate on nobody. On a normal basis, I don't want to fight nobody until people start fucking with me. Why the rest of the team adore me? Them niggas like, yo, what? That's my CK Boom, yo, Boom, we love, bro. You know why? I don't do what these clown niggas is accusing me of. Nitro come through, he flying from California. You know what happens? Nitro control the studio. Yo, I had an idea right here. Yo, boom. All right, go ahead, now. I call him now. Go ahead, now. Do your thing. Boom. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that, bro. When Nitro come on board, I let them young niggas be young niggas. I don't stop nobody. Don't tell nobody what they should say at their mouth. I don't tell them what beat to use. They do them. To make a nigga feel like you don't support him is the worst thing in the world you could do to a man, bro. And that's what these niggas be doing behind the scene. Me and Sha always have my riff-raff. Why? I tell Sha, nah, you nice, nigga. I don't like the music you make. I think you got put too emotional shit when I know really you a lyrical bully. Am I lying, Sha? Because you seem to have a hesitation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sha, you was just on the phone. Why you texting? You called my phone and said it was your fault. This is why, Sha. I'm going to say that after this, I don't want to keep arguing with you no more. You are an elder. You're older than me, nigga. You an elder. When you hear a youngster that may have it twisted with another elder, you supposed to talk logic to him to make him see where he may be causing an error. Before he crash and burn. You don't let him crash and burn. The first one supposed to be on you, bro. Yo, bro, listen. Nah, but you saying that wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Corey always been like that. You heard Killer Cat said it. CK the type to jump out the window. He gonna sit down and he gonna think about it for a minute. KK said that. You an elder, bro. I know you're not being disrespectful, so I'm not being disrespectful either. And I don't mean keep saying shut the fuck up. I just want you to think, bro. Think. You an elder, and Stats respect you, bro. He fuck with you. So once he got it twisted with me, you put to say, right there, now you going wrong. Well, listen. That's how Corey is. Corey is a mental nigga. And he's somewhat of an introvert. Think about it, Sal. Remember, I just now started talking online. I wasn't even talking nigga. Everybody said that, yo, CK a quiet nigga, you gotta watch him. You see that smile come out? It may not be a smile. You gotta be careful with CK, because he'll smile and pop off. Remember those conversations niggas was talking about? I'm not that dude no more now. I sit down, I analyze shit, and I get it off my chest so that I don't have a problem with a nigga in the future. All I'm saying is, I should have been given more of the benefit of the doubt, being that I never violated nobody, I never lied. If I couldn't do something, I'm like, yo, bro, that ain't gonna happen this week, but don't worry, I got it next week. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. What happened to giving me the benefit of the doubt, the same way I give all you niggas a benefit? You know, come on, Sha, you know I with you all day. Yo, Sha, you shouldn't have did that. Fuck that, Corey. I don't like how he talking to you. Tell me what I'm saying something wrong here, Sha. I'm not here to stretch the truth. I'm here to talk facts, baby. How many times did I leave you frustrated and mad at me because you thought I didn't understand you was representing me? But the rational thinking stepped in before irrational thinking. And so I was thinking rational to the point I said, yo, bro, I appreciate your loyalty, but yo, you didn't have to do that, shit. Let these niggas say what they want to say. Fuck that, bro. We gonna show them something different. How many times I made you frustrated because I debated that point all the way home, even though you wanted to get right crazy to the point where I started on the nigga's side. No, wait. Because I didn't want you to say no crazy shit. I appreciate the loyalty, but is it really worth it? This is how I think. I go into, is it worth it? If we take off on this man, are we losing a valuable asset? Let's say I would have said, yo, fuck out, get out of here, war, bro. Get out of here, fuck you. Would that have been the best calculated move? This is how I think. I don't just move off emotions. I ask myself these questions. You know what I mean? It sounds like he just wants some views. Right? I'm just saying, me flipping on Warbrim, me flipping on SHA120, is that the best possible move? Yeah, it'll give me a bunch of hits. Yo, CK took off on Sha. He called them all kind of goofies and bozo. Frank stand them. Yeah, it'd be 2,000 people in here for that. There's 200 people in here right now. I'm content with that. I don't gotta have the 9,088 motherfuckers in my room and it mean I gotta disrespect my brother. That's why I'm not dissing stats. Cause I bet you any amount of money, that nigga gonna stop and think and say, yo, you know what? Yeah, I really took off on this nigga for no reason. I didn't realize that this is who CK is. CK think about everything. I think about everything. Even when there ain't no beef going on, I'm thinking how to prevent the beef that I see get ready to take place. Because I watch everything, bro. And I watch everybody around me. How do I prevent this shit from jumping off? Because I'm watching the frustration between these niggas. Should I even approach it? Maybe I approach it. It might take its own life form and go there anyway. But then if I don't approach it and they go there, then I'm wrong for not stopping it. See the situation I'm in? Damn if I do, damn if I don't. You know what I mean? That's it. You know? I ain't paying you no mind, Sacker. You just still on defense mode. Once again, this live is not about you. Nigga, sit your old ass down, man. I ain't fucking with you. You ain't the nigga online screaming at me, bro. Him, oh, and good morning. He's still going. Shut the fuck up, man. Nobody fucking with you, bro. Chill out. See how black people don't know how to stop and keep putting themselves in the middle of shit? I'm not fucking with you, bro. This live is about all the naysayers and the one-time members that didn't have a hit record, by the way. I had like the one record that I play all the time, A Quiet Taste. That's it. The rest of that shit was okay, nigga. You're not LL Cool J, nigga. All right? All that, I'm gonna grip ice cream down my chest and run down to my genitals. All that, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit you was spitting, nigga. Get on some real game time, nigga. Get out of here, nigga. Know what I mean? Oh, my bad, Sha. You told somebody else, Sha. My apologies. Some said Sha 3-headed told me that. Boom. I thought he was still trying to defend it. I'm not fucking with you. Say about you, Sha. Anyway, but my thing is, was me not kicking Wall Brim really internet worthy? Was it really worthy for Stats to take to the internet disrespecting me? Know what I mean? Was it really that necessary? Because he wanted me to kick Wall Brim out, and I was waiting for them to tell me they wanted to have a vote. You can't kick him out without a vote. And in that vote, you have to show where this nigga did some foul shit to make us kick him out of the group. And I stood by that. It could be you 300. It could be David Soto. It could be Eric Comber. It could be any of y'all. Do y'all want CK to throw y'all out and give y'all a fair shake and have a team meeting, and after that team meeting, we vote on whether or not you should stay or go? Is that not the right format in which I should do shit? That's all I want to know. That's it. Know what I mean? You understand? Let's be real. I don't know all that shit, but I don't care what niggas put up, man. I keep telling niggas, nigga, I'm gonna cross the bridge. Where we meeting at? Cause I know that energy gonna change. Why? Niggas know I'm a bulldog. Niggas know how I give it up. So all that screaming, yelling, all this at the top of your lung, I'm a motherfucking bulldog. And niggas know that shit, nigga. And I do bite. You know what I mean? Bottom line, man. But back to what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Now, that's not what it is, bro. I like having people hear me out. You know why? It's gonna be some real shit I'm about to say, homie. You know I like to be heard out, bro? Cause the same way one of my homies can run down and splash one of you niggas, I can get splashed too. It can happen to anybody, bro. Cause people allow themselves to go misunderstood. That's why. See them, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, it is what it is. It is what it is. And when a nigga put fire on their ass, yo, son went too far. How he go too far? And you just told him it is what it is. I'm a real nigga. I watched a whole lot of bad men get took the fuck down, get gunned down, get beat the fuck up. You know why? They didn't understand that one principle. It can happen to anybody. Every dog has his day. You feel me? Every dog has his day. You know what I mean? Every dog has his fucking day, bro. And you know why? A lot of motherfuckers really don't believe it can happen to them. A lot of niggas really get online and think they motherfucking Superman or Gunga Din or Iron Man somebody. I don't know. Y'all know I talk my talk, nigga. I talk that fly shit, though. I talk that get money shit. I had these conversations because due to force my hand. Time and time again, they had these conversations. Up until somebody get mad at me, oh, y'all asking me the questions you're asking me right now? Nah. Yo, CK, how do I get my OSHA card? Yo, CK, yo, so if I'm doing X, Y, Z, this and that, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, bro, boom, boom. We talk about money. We talk about growth and development. We talk about having a clean shirt, baby. Popcorn, suck my dick. You know what I mean? Boom. You know what I mean? I see you saying lie, homie. I ain't paying you no mind, bro. You don't know me, man. You couldn't step a day in my shoes, homie. Trust me. You couldn't. Not because you're going to get corned, because my shoes too big, homie. You be running around flip like you got fucking chacletas on your feet, nigga. My shoes too big, nigga, for the average nigga. Ask SHA120 that. Ask how much shit I got my hands in. Ask Nitros and everybody else that. Shit, you ask Jack Frost, anybody. They all know I got my hand in mad shit, bro. So I can be in a position to help the team. You dig? But as far as me keep giving niggas handouts, that ain't happening no more, bro. And that's the reason why you see niggas showing their face now. I ain't mind giving that little buck here, the $40 here, $50 here. It was okay. $200-300 here, it was okay. I was America's favorite tough guy because I broke bread. Soon as I started saying no, oh, I'm a bad guy now. Now I'm not valid no more. Depending on the song, bro. If the song is hot, I do it for free. You know what I mean? If a nigga asks me to get on some waxes, then yeah, I gotta charge you, bro. You know what I mean? If it's a hot joint, I hop right on that bitch. You know? But yeah, so at the end of the day, now this is what people don't understand, right? All right, Keiko, I see you. This is what people understand, right? Now that this dude went astray, right? I gotta turn around and spend more money, $65 per record, to take all his verses off of the hybrid music now. Except for his song that he sung, which is only a few. He ain't sent a bunch of songs of his own creation. That's just delete. I just delete that. But I gotta unwrap a whole lot of music. But I think Nigel gonna keep him on his songs, which I'm cool with that. Like I said, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that, man. Man got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? I just said call you, what, bro? All right, I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So once again, that's more money being spent now. Because now I got to take him off of all these songs, put Ratchet Rigo, Sean trapping him in his place. Yeah, Shooter Low stepping back up, put Shooter back in his place. With all that music now. You know what I mean? Like, come on. And for what? Is it really worth all that? Because I wouldn't throw a nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, good looking, bro. Thanks for the compliment. Because I wouldn't throw a nigga out of Eastern District. So you let this outside nigga get in your head and turn you against your fam. There's no wonder why you feel like you a lone wolf out here in these streets. You know what I mean? There's no wonder. There's no wonder, bro. Maybe you should stop playing victim and playing, you know, abused or the innocent and look at your actions, bro. Maybe it's a reason why people ain't really fucking with you and your family. Maybe it's your disposition. My niece is like that. Man, talking shit and all type of shit. You live under her roof. She paying your bills. You ain't got a job. I mean, she's still giving you money to buy you fucking underwear and clothes and bras and shit, little mama. You an ungrateful little motherfucker. But you think somebody is blowing yours. You think, excuse me, somebody's in your space. How is somebody in your space and it's their fucking house? You know what I'm saying? It's their house. How they in your space? You know what I mean? You don't have a job? What area you in? I can help you get a job, bro. Right? At the end of the day or whatever, my thing is, I'm supposed to violate Wall Brim in his space. It was that space too. So that argument was their argument. Yeah, Lamonte was a motherfucking a member. He was a member. But he wasn't that member. This why when Stats took off on Wall Brim, I mind my business. I let them have their fallout. So I can't throw Stats out of his space, nor can I throw Wall Brim. When Lamonte got fly, I threw him out the space. I did that. Then Stats, getting crazy, and eventually I threw him out the space. Why? Homie, I ain't nobody's bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody's bitch. And when I start coming in my room and I can't use my shit, I get a fucking green dot put on my shit and I still have no control in my room, now we have a problem. So yeah, I kick niggas out. After the fact, not before. Not before. You know what I mean? Not before. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm gonna tell you what we not gonna do. We not gonna keep taking to the internet lying, man. That's for everybody. Stats 280, Lamonte Sims, Popcorn, suck my dick. And all the rest of you niggas. Alright? We not doing that. Alright? If you have a problem with it, man, at least have some type of fucking merit. Popcorn, suck my dick. At least have some type of honor about what you do. You know what I mean? Do that. You know what I mean? Do that. Divine, suck my dick. Nigga. That's how I'm giving it up, nigga. I ain't fuck with none of you niggas. 2022, nigga. Get off the internet. Call my phone, nigga. Any of you niggas want a problem with the motherfucking dog, holler at me, nigga. And my DMX boys, you know. Holler at the boy, man. Stop playing, man. Alright? All this extra online shit, looking for attention, my nigga, that's out the window, my nigga. Maybe this is the last video I have to do to defend myself. Live, Stats, I know you watching. We'll deal with that later on. You calling the wrong phone. You want to talk, call this phone. You want to scream and yell, don't call it. I'm hanging up. But you can talk like a fucking grown man, though. At the end of the day, you want to get in? I know this dude, too. You know what I mean? So my thing is, if y'all gonna do something, do it the right way, man. Get off the internet with this corny ass girl shit, screaming, lying on a nigga. Bottom line, man. You know what I mean? Hey, come on, you got mad one back there, Pop. Right? Stop that shit, man. Stop coming at a nigga Koofy, you know what I mean? Cause another nigga told you should come at a nigga Koofy, man. Come at a nigga Koofy with facts. You know what I mean? Bottom line. And if SHA did tell you that I lied Stats, then you being less than a man by not exposing this bullshit. The same way I got you on the phone, no backbiting, get it done the right way. Bottom line. Yo.
Yo, you have a blessed day, bro, man.
You ain't answer the question though. Did you tell Stats I lied?
What happened?
Did you tell Stats I lied?
Did I tell Stats a lie?
That I lied.
That ain't the narrative you pushed to me. You said that I told him that and that
bro, I sent you, I sent you the message, bro. We ain't gonna argue. Go on your phone and look, bro. I don't want to argue with you.
It ain't no argument.
So that's what I'm saying. Go on your phone and look at it. Look at forget what I said. Read the message that came from that man.
Just like you doing right now, you gonna overtalk.
No, because you. This is. I'm gonna let you talk. But listen, don't argue with me. Read the message that was sent to me and I forwarded it to you. That's all I'm telling you. I ain't making it up. Read it. I sent it to your phone.
I don't listen to messages and all that, Corey. You know that, man.
I sent you a text message to your phone, bro.
If I was to listen to niggas, I'd have been went against you and did some foul shit.
All right, but SHA, just read the message, please.
I never went against you. I never said nothing bad about you. The narrative I got was you said that you was calling a snake when you had Warren's phone. That was the narrative I got.
That ain't what I did, bro, because I ain't had nothing to do with that. That shit happened. I called your phone. Stop, SHA. We're not going to even do that, bro. It's on blood. It's on GKB now. I'm back. It's back. I gotta pull that card. This is gonna hurt, nigga. I called your phone. Bottom line. I said, well, stop right there, Wall. Get shot on the phone. Did I not do that? You see how long it take me to answer? How you can't answer a fact?
Yo, so you know ahead of time, somebody just called me, you know who's on the phone. That. So, yeah, that part.
He can say what he wants. Just trying to get mad.
No, stop. Let me get the floor first, and I'm gonna let y'all rock out. I hope, you know, I told Stats already what it is, like y'all gotta be easy. Like, but check it out, man. I don't know how you got that false narrative. Stats never said that tonight, True. I was on the phone. That's what I'm saying. That's
all right, but Sha, I sent you the text, bro.
Stop.
Yeah, let him.
What part of I sent the text? Is this motherfucker not listening to?
Bro, I don't care what Mike said. I was on the phone.
Yeah, I hear you, Stat, but hold up, Stat. I'm just trying to show him that I'm not making it up. I sent the text message, bro.
God, no, but regardless of what, he was on the phone. These are actual events. That's why you're painting a different narrative than what exactly happened. And that's the problem. You sit here trying to defend yourself so much that you don't realize that you actually burying yourself. Bro, you can't.
Hey, yo, Stats, I'm a fucking murderer, my nigga. Just so you know that. I can't bury myself. I bury niggas, homie.
I don't want to hear.
All right, understand that, nigga.
Other shit. Bro, you just sat here and lied and said that I don't have a job. I live with my family. Nigga, I don't know.
Who said that?
Bro, you don't even know me like that.
Who said that? Hey, yo, who said you don't have a job?
You just sat there and said that in this live, bro.
All right, guess what? I bet you, listen, my nigga, I bet you. Let me see what's in my pocket. Look, y'all, look. Look, y'all, look. This is on my, this is on my flag. Look, see this right here? Look, on my flag, if you find why I say he don't have a job, I get this nigga all this bread right here. No, I'm showing the camera, look. He can have all this bread right here. This is 5 bands on my flag. And if I say he don't have a job, Stats don't have a job, he can have all this bread right here.
Bro, who you talking about?
I never said you don't have a job, bro.
Listen. Respectfully,
listen.
Let's get back to the point, because that's neither here nor there. Because regardless if you said it, I don't care because it's not a fact.
Sha texted him, yo, he didn't say that. Sha in the middle of this shit, bro.
Okay, so whatever. Let's
Sha gotta,
why.
Look, why you doing that, sis? Stats? Sha gotta fight when I get down south. I hope you know that, so while you doing that, you making it work for Sha.
Listen, I'll fight Sha back. It don't matter.
You can't fight Sha back. You ain't blood, homie.
So if you feel comfortable sitting that Addy, and I was just there.
You got the Addy. No, you wasn't.
Come
no,
on,
you
bro,
wasn't.
stop playing with me. They don't even know shooting low like that. They don't even know shooting low like that. So good luck on pushing the weak ass nigga. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something about me, bro. I'm not the type to pick no side. I picked the truth. Warburton was in wrong. He was in violation. He looked bad by basically going up there trying to push a different narrative when it was me and Lamonte basically pushing a positive narrative. He wanted to push a destructive narrative of telling us, oh, what you mean? Oh, we should be able to talk about the East and the West. That's what Rack was pushing. So I had to go back and reconstruct the actual argument. Now, as he was on the phone talking about another homie that was a part of our shit, and he kicking his back in to a nigga who was alleged op of ours, how the hell are you telling us that we gotta take a vote to get him out the fucking Eastern District?
And I agree with you.
I'm the reason the Eastern District lit, nigga. How many times
no,
we
not.
went viral, nigga? Me.
Stats, no, you're not, Stats. Stats, no, you're not, Stats. That shit was big before you got there, bro.
I put more work in than you ever did, nigga. I made your shit lit, nigga. Remember that time?
SHA120, you agree with that?
Bro, remember that?
Sha, you agree with that, Sha?
Look up the rec room. Remember when you went on YouTube, bro? I was pushing your channel.
And you had 300 views, Stats.
Bro, y'all begged me to basically take a position in the Eastern District. I didn't even want it. Then when I get to doing my thing, you start to basically pulling me back. Oh, no, don't argue with WAC 100. But, nigga, you started it.
I never said that. I never said that. That's a lie, Stats.
Nigga, soon as you had a conversation.
That's a lie, Stats. You know it. That's Stats. That is a lie, Stats. You know it. You know that's a lie, Stats. What I said, word for word. What I said, listen to me, look. What I said, word for word was, I said, yo, if a nigga shoot at hybrid, you fire back, but don't turn it into an all-week thing.
No, but listen, let me tell you something, Corey. See, this is the main reason why I stopped fucking with you. Because me, I'm a keyway. You a Damu. I never looked at myself as a keyway dealing with you. I looked at myself as hybrid. But every time I fight your battles, you don't look at it like hybrid. You look at it as keyway and Damu.
No, I don't. Now you lying on me. Hey, yo, time out. Hold up, Stats. So, look, I chose Bossy over here, but meanwhile, Bossy making videos, that chose you over here.
The reason
hey, yo.
I on your channel is because you didn't want me to do my thing.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie again. Hey, listen, first of all, the whole fucking world, listen, the whole, hold up, Stats, listen, I heard you, but hear me out, hear me out there, listen, you said that, listen, look, hey, you know what, Sha? Answer that for him, Sha. Answer that for him now. Where all the question? He said that
the whole beef between Oso Bosley and myself, did he not take a stance to say that he owes the loyalty to Oso Bosley? So that's when he told me that I could.
I want to see how long it takes y'all to answer this one.
Dang it, going against Oso Bosley.
Honest to God, listen, because you know I'm gonna keep it tall. I don't remember that conversation, but I know that niggas didn't go hard like we was going hard. Like, let's keep it real. If you want to keep it real, yeah, every time that we went hard on niggas, like, it was always some fallback shit. Even when
exactly, that fallback.
All right, but time out. Hold up, Sha. She not Sha revealing his hand. She listen. No, Stats talk. No, let us Stats. Let Sha talk. Let Sha talk. No, let Sha talk. Go ahead, Sha. Go ahead. We listen to you. Listen to you, silent partner. You just left your fingerprint, baby.
Like I said, every online beef that any one of us ever had, it started from you. Like, honestly, nobody knew that. Hold up, nobody knew Stats like that. When I say knew him like that, his name wasn't out there. My name was out there, but it wasn't out there like that. For that, everybody was trying to come at you.
Everybody eyeballing Sha told on himself.
Oh God,
he killing himself right now.
From every nigga that we had to tear down, like.
Also, Bosley and Stats was beefing because of time out, Sha.
That's the only thing
Sha, hold up, Sha. Now listen, time out, Sha, hold up, Sha.
I didn't know how so Bosley was forgiven for doing 13.
Look, listen, he wasn't forgiven.
He forgiven for disrespecting you.
Look, he gave though. Sha, hold up, Sha. Hold up. Look, Sha. Look, all right, look, that's what the problem is, though, Sha. Hold up, Sha. Hey, yo, Sha, shut the fuck up when I'm talking, man. You talking about?
He's mad.
Nah, I want to say something, hold up. Look, everybody look. See, everybody, this is behind the door conversation.
I felt that energy that you
look. No, Sha fool, he dumb. He dumb, he GK, they gonna kill him down here.
That should have been
look. All right, now listen. All right, Sha, look.
I don't even want to ask that.
See, look. Look. Everybody saying. Look. SHA120, this lawyer ain't talking. Look. Hold on, Sha. Let me talk now, Sha. Listen. That's 280 also Bossy beef? Because of them dumbass niggas hanging in Jersey.
Started over you, nigga.
It did not. Hey, yo, on my flag, Sha, it started because they was together in the fucking studio. In the studio, they went over there. Hold up. Look. Hey, yo, SHA120. Sha.
Hey, Sha, my thing is this. How you so tough with us, but you ain't tough with your opposition?
Look. You don't know what I do. You don't know what I do.
You made me not question myself, because my loyalty is always to you.
I know.
I said that on the way
you
out
killed
the
yourself already, Sha. We ain't talking to you no more.
I said that on the way out the clubhouse.
I know.
My loyalty is always to you. I'm never going to steal your name.
You can turn it to twerking when you explain yourself.
Yo, Corey's a homo. Corey did this. Corey, nah, that's bullshit. Now, do Corey do bullshit?
Backroom conversations, y'all. Look.
Corey do some bullshit? Yes, I can agree with that. But before he do that,
hey, yo, let me talk though. Hey, Sean, let me say something. Don't say shit. Let me refresh your memory now.
Hey, bro, and I don't appreciate you went up here slandering SHA name. And SHA only told the truth. You got people in talking about he dishonorable and all this.
Because he is. Let me talk. All right, I get it. Hey, yo, SHA. I'm about to send Boosie to his doorway because he keep talking. Hey, yo, SHA. Hey, yo, SHA, let me say something. Hold on. Listen, let me talk. First of all, Also Bossy was gambling, and according to stats, niggas played him. That's how they beef started. Had nothing to do with CK.
Yo, bro,
I wasn't hanging with them niggas.
Hold on, bro. You used information from that nigga to say about me. You went and repeated that shit.
Everybody said too much. Look, facts. Look, see facts? Look.
Yeah, hey, bro, it ain't no loyalty between me and you. It was just loyalty to your business. That's how you wanted me to be.
Look.
But I'm on some real life street shit, bro.
See, they said, look.
You sat there and utilized.
He said, I'll be on blood time, but the reason why Boss was mad, I wouldn't go against that.
I would have left that nigga as an example if it wasn't for you, nigga. So what are you talking about?
Guess what, bro? Listen, did I ever tell you stop? No, answer the question, Stats. Did I tell you stop? Stats.
Acting like you too cool, but at the end of the day,
a teddy bear coat. Look, he said a teddy bear coat. Look, hate. It's hate. It's hate. Face it, nigga. You ride my dick, nigga. You love my swear. You just hate it though.
Who you talking to?
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. You ride my dick.
Every tooth out your mouth, my nigga.
You ain't doing yet.
Stop playing with me, bro. Like, seriously, bro. Stop playing with me.
Hey, yo, SHA120. SHA120. Look. You know why, son? I don't internet beef, bro. Look.
You every chance he gets.
And guess what, bro? He apologized every chance he gets too, though.
Hey, bro, and then, hey, listen. And then the same nigga you just tried to push, that same nigga always
get hit
while he ain't doing the hit.
Did I do it?
What is you talking about?
Did I do it?
Did nothing to me.
Did I do it?
From North New Jersey.
Did I say it's gonna pull out? Hey, Stats. Look, Stats, it's not about you, Stats. I get it, but guess what, Stats? Look. I hear you, man.
Nigga, you
whatever,
gay, nigga.
I know.
Devon said you gay, nigga.
I
don't know that nigga like that.
I got more business than you ever had in your life, shorty.
Bro, you might have had more trannies than me, but other than that, I only deal with women, bro.
Yeah, very true.
Very true.
Some
weirdo shit, nigga.
Very true, bro.
Trying to turn some gay shit.
Look,
nigga, tell that shit to Devon, pussy. Go argue with Devon,
pussy. Hey, yo, Stats, look, listen. Damn, we can't hit him no more. Listen, y'all. Look what I do. Nah, ain't no here we go. Look what I did, bro. Cause I'm such of a monster. I played checkers, not even chess, to show the whole world how SHA120 been having backroom conversations about me. Now don't tell Stats he wildin'. Stats is doing what an op do. He's been an inside op. He's a plant. He's been a plant. Know what I mean? No. Eric, come on, we don't stop it. Know what I mean? Look what he said, look. See that? SHA120 only good because of CK. The whole world know I carried you, nigga. And now that you did that, you so dumb. This is why I say, stop. And all those years of me doing that, it went over your head, nigga. I just played you. I knew you was going to get on the phone with Stats and talk to him. And guess what? I pulled you out, my man. I pulled you out. Sha, through your man Stats. I won again. You can't beat me. Stupid nigga. Now you fool. Top of the game.
Yo, top of the game, man. Big SL, man.
Hey, beloved, did you see how I play, Sha? I knew he was gonna get in the phone behind the scene and talk to his man, and he just couldn't stop. And this is the reason why I keep telling him, bro, you're not equipped to play on the level that I play on, bro. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say certain shit. They texting each other, talking. They're on the phone, and guess what happened, bro? I once again CK win again. I'm smarter than you niggas, bro. I ain't even mad at Stats. It's the snake, the perpetrator. SHA120. He said,
hey, yo, big bro, salute, man.
Yeah, salute.
Yo, this wavy to hurt your brother, my nigga.
Salute,
you already
beloved.
know what it is. Yo, man, listen. I remember when they started that rhetoric. Them niggas done blocked me out the rooms and Clubhouse. That nigga Stacks 280 a bitch, my nigga. I violated the nigga yesterday, CK, and everyone could tell you, SHA120, he even tried to get shots to holler at me and Sha in the FaceTiming each other and all that, because I had to go at Sha's head. Yo, my nigga, don't ever question Don moves for no fucking hardback pussy nigga that befriended the homies on YouTube.
Thank you.
Sought them out.
Facts.
Got their phone numbers. Went to their states to hang out with these brothers. And now, because you want to dick ride and try to take and make a little platform, nigga, you want to try to slander my homie's name, that shit would never go down with the ices, my nigga, because I'm on deck. I gave that nigga Stacks my address, CK. Told that nigga pull up to the third, to the pound. Yeah. He ain't been there yet. That nigga pussy, my nigga. I want all that smoke with you, nigga. I'll handle you, nigga. You are Ricket, nigga.
Look, nigga said SHA120 on homies, my nigga.
CK too busy getting money, my nigga, to handle you. You a worm, nigga. Stop playing with the fucking homies, my nigga, because niggas will really hurt you, Stacks.
Look,
you could duck me on Clubhouse, my nigga, as you can see. I'm going to pull up wherever you at, my nigga.
Hey, you heard, listen, nigga. Look, everybody know, look, everybody look, they said Corey got both of you lit, but wasn't enough. I guess damn, be trying to help niggas. Niggas know what time it is, bro. SHA120 crossed me being jealous of Nitro, bro. When I got the situation with Nitro, Sha, you 55 years old, literally. Nobody want, let's say, look, everybody say, look, Sha show his head. Nigga, I am the best at what I do. I'm telling you what it is. Look, they said Sha gotta make this super right. Not cool. Like I said, it's all because of you, SHA120. As I said before, I ain't mad at you, bro. Explain that to the homies in North Carolina, though. Oh, that's CK state. That's my state.
Hey, yo, CK, yo, big brother.
Perk's always up, nigga. You can't beat me, nigga. CK, don't call my phone. You a dub, homie. You a dub. You a dub, Sha. Don't call my phone. Don't call my phone, blood. You a dub, homie. You showed your hand. The whole world seen it. You keep fucking with the mastermind, and you know what I do. Yeah, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off, blood. I say what you were saying.
No, it's all good, Scrap. I just wanted to give you this last thing because I know you on your vibe.
Yeah.
2 days ago, I started my platform. It's called Push That Knife. You can check it on Clubhouse, my nigga. You know I'm always shouting
welcome
you
to
out.
SHA120.
Days, my nigga.
Facts.
You go on my YouTube. I went crazy on Whack yesterday. I got 80,000 views already on my shit, Scrap. That nigga had the nerve to go and make a page in that UP thing that he started to put. He's a clout chaser, man. He just loves everything the homies do, my nigga. He idolizes niggas like you and us.
Facts.
And he just don't know how to accept that. He trying to ride our dick and our wave, and that shit ain't happening, my nigga. Stay in your lane, my nigga. You a hardback, my nigga. You gonna get yourself hurt playing with the homies, my nigga.
Don't call Sha. You a dumb, bro. You expose your hand, and I know your girl probably saying, yo, why the fuck did you just do that? This is why CK keep telling you, Sha, shut the fuck up sometime, bro. Because you wanted to play games. I said, yo, before I ever came out the house, I said, yo, this is the day that I exposed Sha without exposing him. I'm going to get it to popping on Stats' name, but really aiming at Sha, but keep telling Sha I'm not aiming at him to make him feel comfortable enough to hop out the window. Welcome to your retirement party, baby. You beat yourself, nigga. CK, I don't gotta beat you, nigga. You beat yourself every time, nigga. Look, nigga said Dub Station drop-off point. You done, nigga. I'm not answering the phone, Sha. You did it to yourself. Explain it to Bootsy and everybody how you just clowned yourself, nigga. You done. We don't have nothing to talk about, homie.
Keep doing your thing,
hold that down.
It's an icy world, east side, my nigga. Stay away
all the time, beloved. All the time, nigga. Shine like Robo, nigga.
You always trying to show love and open and extend your arm even to those that are not like us. And this is what happens because there's some people that don't know how to handle friendship and sincerity, my dude. There's a lot of these clown niggas, they don't know nothing about honor. Stay away from these clowns.
Exactly, bro. And I'm starting with SHA120 fake ass. Yeah, you a snake, nigga. You a dick riding snake, nigga. You ride the dick of ops, nigga. You don't get no love and respect, nigga. And guess what? I already told Viking I was gonna do this. You know what that mean? That didn't mean that E Trubs and Viking was watching today, bro. You played yourself. So Far Rock know now. You know what I'm hearing? All right, King Cole. But it's too late, Sha. They heard you going in non-stop. Yeah, because you know, this and that. I had nothing to do with Also Bossy and Stats beef. They was gamming by themselves doing them. Stats didn't like what he seen. He said the dude was going to play Jazzo. He tried to defend Jazzo. And guess what happens? He shot, say, I'm a bozo, you a bozo? Hold it down. I'm going to beat the fuck out you when I get back to North Carolina. I'm going to stomp you out. All right? Just know that. Dead serious. Right in front of your baby mom. She going to see you get your ass. So look. Sister, look. Damn, SHA going out like 80K. Look, I told you, nigga, see it now. You exposed your hand, bro. You's a goofy, nigga. Know what I mean? You a goofy, nigga. Nigga, when you made a call in Virginia, nigga, and they was on your heels, who saved your life? You forgot about that? The same people you cool with in Virginia? Who made you cool with them, SHA? Don't you get it? The list goes on, SHA. You know what I mean? Not good, said SHA120, say goodbye to your wrench. He's out of here. In fact, some of y'all, any of y'all, boot this nigga. He's not even good no more. He ain't good amongst us no more. We don't need snakes, you heard? Ow, my finger hurt. Pussy ass nigga. Top of the game. Hello, top of the game.
Yeah, what's poppin', bro?
Don't call my phone now. You was, and you hate it. Everybody heard you. Yeah, because you know, you can't double team me, nigga. I beat you niggas already. I played a mind fuck, and both of y'all niggas looking stupid right now. Don't call my phone, bro. Call Stats phone. That's where you belong at. Call Stats phone. Maybe you could join his gang. You done, nigga. You done, nigga. You opt yourself. Don't call my phone no more, bro. You opt yourself. Hey, yo, my nigga, I'm not letting SHA speak. This wasn't for your entertainment. This was for me to give him an opportunity to do right or do wrong. He did bad. He got to live with it now. Shout out to D-Town to Detroit. He got to live with that now. How do you erase this? Because this is going to stay up. Look at Boosie. See, Boosie texting now. Look, see, Boosie texting because they watching it, bro. You played yourself. These niggas watched you, bro. He's in trouble now. He played himself. How do you do that? How do you not be smart enough? And I told your brother Da that I was going to do this. He said, Da, I'm going to play with him, but not really fuck with him or fuck with the next nigga. And through the next nigga, we going to find out if I'm wrong about SHA having a conversation about me or not. You prove me right. Whoa.
Whoa. I got 6 phones. What, you ain't gonna let me speak?
Nah, nigga, you done. I mean, I did it with Boosie calling. You done, nigga. We don't want to talk to you, nigga. You did enough, bro. You did enough. We don't want to talk to you no more. You know what I mean? You did enough already, man. You need to unwrap that. The nigga, the whole time, I ain't talking about you, Corey. Just now, I kept fucking with Stats. Cause I know Stats gonna respond. He gonna say something. Like, yeah, SHA, you Then when Stats came on, you know what I mean? SHA lost it. Yeah, cause every time it happened, we went to war for you. Nigga, I've been on this motherfucking earth 51 years, my nigga. And walk comfortable in my skin. Put mad working for myself, nigga. I've been saving your ass from day one. I can't say that about Stats. But you, SHA? You know how many times you been fooled? Let's be real, you been fooled and I stopped it. How many times? So you know I'm sending this rate to sis, ASAP. This video getting rate to sis phone, bing. So we see that shit, they gonna go, wow. See, it says keep it impartial. I was keeping it impartial. I ain't going against Stats. I ain't going against Ward Brim. I am a grown-ass man living a real life. I don't have a virtual life. I have a real life. Real affairs, real bills, real kids. So when y'all doing it on that internet shit, know what I mean? Look, nigga said SHA120 on 5 Love, and the whole world heard you, bro. Everybody like, yo, SHA, what the fuck is wrong with SHA? Yo, said, nah, SHA say it ain't so. You said it yourself. I ain't gonna lie, on mad occasions, yo, we trying to figure out, know what I mean? Come on. You bugging out, my nigga. I just played a mind fucking. You fell right into it, my nigga. You fell right into it. Look, see what Homer said? The people want to hear SHA120 dig his grave. Come on, call up, SHA. They want to hear you. Call up. Call up, SHA. I gotta put gas in the car and shit. Call up, SHA. Call up, SHA. Come on. Come on, SHA. Call up. I'm gonna let you talk, SHA. Come on. Your grave already dug, though. You did it to yourself already. You can't blame me or fault nobody for what you just did. You just did that. You let this little corny nigga pull you out of pocket. I just say, yo, SHA, 30 times. Stop. Be quiet. I'm not coming at you just because I was coming at you. I wanted you to hop out the window and call stats, which you did. Then you began to get online and argue with me with him and try to help get at me. You can't get at me, nigga. I'm the best that ever did this shit. Again, I'm listening. I ain't gonna say a word.
Yo, I'm saying, yo, what's up, bro? I never said nothing disrespectful when he was just on the phone. I never said nothing disrespectful. I said the truth. What I said wrong? What I said wrong? Name one thing that I did wrong, bro. And why you keep trying to slander my name, man? Why? What I did to you, bro? What, I put one skirt up? That's what happened? I was wrong for that? Are you serious? I posed a loud snake nigga around us, right? And I told him I would pull up. You was on the phone. And keep it real, man. Why you slandering my name like that? Me and Stats trying to jump you. He tried to get me to agree with something that I never heard. And I said I didn't hear you, none of that. Like, I mean, what do you want me to do? I never been a yes-a man. Yes-a man? I never been a yes-a man.
SHA, let me tell you something, SHA.
You talking about Trump? I just got off the phone with Trump. Why would you use my brother name?
SHA, let me tell you
You
something.
don't know what you talk about.
Let me tell you something.
See, Trump said you don't know what you talk about. But I don't even know why I did that. Why I bothered him like that. You know, we trying to get Dad home. We know that ain't gonna happen, but we trying to get him home. Sure. Like, you know, I love you, my brother. Like I said when I ended the phone before, you're bugging out, man.
All right, that's what I didn't want to happen. The fucking car turned off. Hold on. They can't hear you, SHA.
For real. I don't understand that. Why you
SHA,
listen. That shit got my mom moved. What did I do?
Once again, word for what I said.
Oh, you not my son godfather? Is that it?
Look, peep game, man.
Don't let it be something that small.
Look, peep game.
Please don't let it be nothing that small because you're not my son godfather.
Peep game, bro. Like I said,
you,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Can't be the reason.
Look, he don't let me say this. I'm not the internet. I can't beat you with screaming and yelling on the mic, but I'll fuck a nigga life up, and you know that. What I said, word for word, so don't get twisted. I talked to Viking, and so by now, E. Chubbs and everybody know what he did. Do I gotta say it again? I spoke to Viking, and I'm sure he told E. Chubbs. I can call Viking right now. He know what's going on. All right? Now, you gonna let me talk, or you gonna keep talking?
Yeah, talk, bro, talk.
Cause you put a word in my mouth. I didn't say that. I said I talked to Viking, so by now, E. Chubbs and everybody know what's going on, bro. You going against the grain with me for a cornball ass nigga who online lying, and you know he lying. When the fuck did Stats beef and Jasmine has to do with me?
What did I agree with? That's what I'm trying to figure. What did I agree with?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You saying I'm okaying something,
look,
bro.
Could you let me talk? You want me to talk, please?
Go ahead, bro.
When you said, I always tell you, listen before you speak. Oh, well, yeah, because every time we got into the beef, it was over you, and this and that, and because Stats were defending you, and and it's true to the matters, bro. Nitro will tell you, that shit had nothing to do with me, SHA. Him and fucking Jazza was hanging out. He felt like Jazza gonna play to his hood. You know what I mean? He went and exposed Jazza on the internet. CK's with you in the studio, nigga. That's why I kept saying, yo, SHA. No, it didn't. We was in the studio, they was hanging out, and you're not listening, so you co-sign what he said. Everybody in the chat like, nah, so it can't be. They can't believe what you was just doing, bro. You went on
when you rewind
tirade.
I said mostly every beef we've gotten to has been over you. Nobody never shamed my name. Nobody said.
All right, but listen, can I say something though?
They talking about Corey James. Niggas don't know me, Corey. Only you know me. Only Phil D know me.
Listen.
Only Clown know me.
Let me talk now, Shy.
Really
Shy, let me ask you, Shy, but listen. See, there you go again. You're not listening. You're not listening. Did I need you niggas to save me, nigga, from an online internet, nigga? From Wildcat on the internet? If they really gonna pull up on me, nigga, let's be real now. On Herc. Do I need a nigga to help me? On Herc, nigga.
Nah, it ain't the point that you need a nigga to help you, but I'm not.
So I didn't ask you, and I tell you I don't want you to doing it, why the fuck y'all doing it? Nigga, you know what my case is about, nigga. The fuck are you talking about?
I just said why. Because I'm not gonna let nobody shame your name.
But Shy, you know I cannot handle if a nigga get hurt. You know what kind of list I'm on already, bro. The fuck? I gotta tell the world, nigga, I'm fighting for my freedom. I don't belong on the streets. I'm only home because I got lucky and they made a mistake. You know what the fuck my shit look like. The fuck you acting dumb for? Once again, you an elder. Tell a little young nigga, nah, bro. CK can't handle no arrest. He get locked up for a felony. Bro, done for life. Career criminal. What happened to that SHA120? What happened to that SHA? You know my situation.
Nothing that they don't know, CK.
You need to. SHA, listen to me, SHA. Listen to me, SHA. You need to. That's important, bro. If we do some shit online, we argue, and the internet nigga get hurt.
What's the matter?
And the internet nigga get hurt. Guess what happened now? CK going, that SHA120, none of them, I'm going, you know why? I'm already in a fucking FBI watch list. All right, with that said, this fucking live is over, man. Niggas is dumb, bro. He know this shit, though. He know this shit, though.